Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my newest episode, and today I am really excited. I'm back on étang de thenon, one of my favourite lakes lately. Like I said, in past videos, this is only day water. I'll put some links in the end of the video and in the description for some previous videos of me fishing this lake. But the reason why I'm so excited today is, well, the fish are really active. Now, it's Friday, as it always is. Every time I come here it tends to be Friday because my mum works not too far. She works here every Friday, so she drops me off, which is really cool. So thanks, mum. And I'm back onto the shallow end on the beach, which is officially my favourite swim because I've caught a 37-pounder out here and a 44-pounder out here. So brilliant swim. And there are fish everywhere. I got here, now fish are spawning. It's worth keeping in mind they're actually spawning here now. The water's been close to 17 degrees for a week now, so that's kind of triggered the spawn. But it's kind of weird because half of the fish are spawning and half of them are eating because it's so shallow here. I mean, I know it's so shallow because last week we were acting a bit childish with my mates. We went for a swim, so we didn't catch anything last week because we were doing so much noise in the water. But we went for a swim and we crossed the lake and we realised that the water was arriving about here when we were swimming. So it means there's only about 3-4 feet of depth. It's quite incredible that I caught such big fish in such shallow water. And the reason why I know there's fish eating is where the Polaroid's on, I can actually see patches of silt coming up in the middle, and that's definitely a fish fizzing. It's not fish scratching along the bottom as a spawn, it's definitely fish eating. So I've got trod rigs on where I've actually seen fish feeding. And also I know that it's spawning because on the opposite bank where the road is, there's a line of grass along the bank, and a lot of them keep on scratching themselves against the grass, so they're obviously spawning against there. Same thing down here on the bottom right hand corner, there's trees where I keep on hearing splashing about. It's amazing that such big fish can spawn in such shallow water. So what I've decided to do, I'm obviously not fishing for spawning. Sorry, I thought I'd bite there. I'm not fishing for spawning fish because that's a bit of a stupid decision. I'd never recommend it for anyone. If you're new to carp fishing, do not fish for spawning fish. So what I've decided to do, I'm fishing the areas where I've actually seen fish eating, meaning where I've actually seen fish fizzing or bringing up silt. And those areas are my bottom right hand corner here. When I arrived, there was just patches of silt coming up all over the place. You can't see them without the Polaroids, but I can see them clearly with them on. And on the opposite bank, to about 2 meters from the bank, 8 feet, there's same thing, there's some really high patches of silt coming up, loads of leaves and sediment and all that lot. So I've always got a rig on that too, and on both rigs I've got trod rigs on because last week when we came swimming here we realised that there was heavy silt in here, but it's not your typical chunky silt, it's quite thin silt, so your lead just sinks right into it, which means that when you want to reel in, there's no pressure because it just slides right out. So yes, I've got trod rigs on there, and I've kept the beads really separate so the lead can just plunge into the silt while the trod rig's always going to be well presented. And I will show the trod rigs on this episode because a few episodes ago I showed you how to tie them up and how I tie them up personally, because I've got a little trick which is great for not losing fish on this rig, because I fish the trod rig naked, but naked and on the line. So I'll show you that. I'll show you that later on, but I'm really saying fingers crossed right now that I'll catch some fish. There's a really nice warm wind pushing in here. Now I haven't actually looked on Google Maps yet to see where north is on this lake, but I'm pretty sure, judging by how warm this wind is, this is a southerly, so I'm pretty sure south is that way, down to the downward lake. I'm telling you, the wind that's blowing is just so warm, and I think that's what's triggered the spawn today, because I haven't been spawning there the other day for a week, it's just been today. And I know that because I got a lot of mates that fish this place, and they said they haven't seen any fish spawn, so obviously this warm wind's triggered that. So yeah, as for now, that's it really. I'll keep them updated later on because I'm feeling really confident. But anyway, that's enough. See you guys later. First one of the day for me. Little common, probably about 20 pounds, not huge. Kind of looks familiar, it looks like one of the fish I saw rolling around, so I'm going to slip it back now. Catch another one. Second fish of the session. Nice chunky male. The fight was terrible on this one. He dragged me through every single branch on that lake, every single snag he could find it. But I've got him. This was actually part of a double take. I actually had to take, when I actually landed this, put it in the retention sling. My other rod rolled off, that came off sadly. That would have been a double bite, but this is more than good enough for me. Hopefully I'll catch another one. surprise when you got a really unexpected night. Yeah. The reason why it was so unexpected is the buzzer wasn't on. It started running up. I could hear this clicking sound. I thought, what the heck is that? Turns out it's a stunning 40-pound mirror. So we stood out. I'll have that for at least 45 pounds. Beat my PB. Absolute stunning mirror. Really hard to hold this thing. Definitely a fight to this fish. I'll tell you what, I'm just so happy right now. My clothes are absolutely soaking wet. I don't give a crap. Oh, it's a stunning little fish. I mean, it was really unexpected. Literally, I could just hear this clicking. I thought, what the F is that? I went down, I saw the quarter still was on clips, so I realised, oh, I've got one. Hooked into it, felt like a big fish, started taking line at long range, and this was my prize. Such a stunning, muscle-packed mirror. It's on the thenon in France. I definitely want to thank Tracker for this one. I'm not sponsored in any way, just because I recently got myself a new retention sling, and yeah, huge thank you to Tracker. If it weren't for them, this sling wouldn't exist. If this sling wouldn't exist, I'd be a very unhappy man right now. So you guys, I really recommend you come onto these public waters in South French France. Don't hesitate to contact me on Facebook or Twitter if you are coming to these places. Anyway, I'm going to take some photos.